everybody. I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Fast Games. Yeah.
And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Right now, we are in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, we are.
And we are still having fun at BGG.
Playing tons of games. Playing a whole bunch of games.
Yes. So we had to take this episode a little bit early. Because we knew we were going to be at BGG Con.
Yes.
But we had to bring something out just for you. And this week, we're going to talk about some of those Ask OFPG questions that we get every week.
We're just going to answer some questions.
That's what we're going to do. So this week, this is the Ask OFPG special.
Yeah. See, family, you need to be sending them in so you can find out stuff, because sometimes we do this and your question might be, featured.
That's right. So before we get into all that good stuff, let's hear a word from our awesome sponsors, Upper Deck, KTBG,
here we go,
and Board&Dice.
Let's go, family.
Upper Deck produces a collection of premium games for fans of all genres. Their games are just what you're looking for, whether it's a game packed with superheroes fighting villains, secret spies saving the world, or a game filled with magic and potions. Relive some of your beloved moments in film with games from their legendary series and Versus System 2-player card games. Join fantastical adventures in Upper Deck's original games like Dungeon Draft and Keepers of the Quest Star. Upgrade any trading card game or collectible card game with Marvel character card sleeves and playmats from their gaming accessory line. Take your game space to the next level with colorful, fan-worthy gallery prints. Dive into Upper Deck games and enjoy hours of adventure. For more information, visit upperdeckstore.com. Have a blast with your family and friends with games from Kids Table Board Gaming. They have a variety of games to choose from, such as Power Plants, Creature Comforts, Wreck Raiders, and Fossilis. These games bring the fun to the table. KTBG is making casual games for the serious gamers and serious games for the casual gamers. To view all the games in their catalog, visit kidstablebg.com. Board&Dice designs, develops, and publishes family and strategy board games. Their goal is to make interesting and diverse games that everyone can enjoy. Known for their tea games such as Tabanusi, Tawatinsuyu, Tekenu, and Teotihuacan City of Gods, and their most recent crave-worthy releases are Terracotta Army, Tautum, Origins First Builders, Mandala Stones, and Zapotec, just to name a few. If you're looking for challenging games that will give you and your family hours of enjoyment, look no further than Board&Dice. To check out their entire catalog of games and products, visit boardanddice.com. Upper Deck, Mik.
Yes. Now let me spotlight some games that they have.
Let's spotlight.
Now, first one is Dungeon Draft. We keep talking about, and basically just drafting, going deep down into the dungeon and drafting cards and playing some good games. I like that. So it's a Dungeon Draft. It's just drafting cards. Let's do it, because we love drafting cards.
Yes, we do.
The next one. Keepers of the Quest Star. Now, this is a 1 versus 1, so you are against the opponent trying to lead some of your adventurers to just go to battle and in the dungeon. I like that. We're doing some stuff. Yes.
Right.
So definitely check these games out, family, from Upper Deck. Yes.
And of course, KTBG.
Let's go. Now, let me tell you, family, we're just a few days off from the Maple Valley Kickstarter. It's going to be November 15th, so that's this upcoming Tuesday. So get ready so you can, jump on board and get this. Oh, we are so excited, family. We're excited. Yeah. All right.
And of course, Board&Dice.
Hey.
With their awesome tea games.
The tea games.
Yes. Terracotta Army.
Yes.
Tilliton.
Yes.
And they're coming out with a big box of Teotihuacan.
Now, I've heard a lot of good things about Tilton. A lot of good things. And we're going to get that on the table. Hopefully, probably played it. You know, never know. But hey, but I'm really excited for all that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, so next up is some board game news.
Here we go.
All right, what's in the news this week? Oh, yes. Don't forget.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
You know, why can't you have a consistent sound effect?
No, I cannot.
Just do the same thing.
I have to just go along with what I feel.
Oh, my
or just
goodness.
whatever I feel, I just got to go along with it. Whatever flows into me, because I'm an artiste.
Yes.
An artiste. Yes, of sound. Yes. All right, so I just got a little bit.
Okay.
Just got a little bit. Now, Starla, you are going to love this.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, family, she loves the lottery. And do a little bit with lottery. She does.
Yes.
Now, Pollard Banknote Limited.
Okay.
They supply, a lot of, states with, like lottery tickets, scratch off lottery tickets, even Nebraska. Now, this is going to excite you a little bit. They are now in a partnership with Asmodee Entertainment or Asmodee Entertainment.
Ooh.
And guess what they're going to bring out? Guess what scratch ticket will be out soon?
What ticket?
Catan.
Oh, my goodness.
Catan scratch off.
Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes.
So you know I'm going to spend all my money.
She going to do it.
All my money.
It's a Catan scratch off, and I think the highest prize is $30,000.
That's good enough for me. I'll take 30.
So I knew Starla would be excited about that. So it's going to be a Catan scratch off.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, it is.
Cannot wait.
Cannot wait. Now, the next one is a game called Daybreak.
Okay.
And it's from the master of co-ops, Matt Leacock.
Okay.
And he is making a game in the vein of Pandemic, but players are in the role of world powers that are developing policies and technologies to both dismantle the engine of global heating and to build resilient societies to protect people from the life-threatening crisis. I wish that was true. I wish that was true.
It's a co-op game?
It's a co-op game, but I wish that was true, family, because we need to get this old climate change together.
Yeah, we do.
We do. But it says the publisher CMYK plans to deliver Daybreak in 2023 from the successful crowdfunding campaign.
Okay.
Because they had a good one. And I'm interested in seeing what Daybreak is all about.
Yeah, I would like to see it.
You know.
I don't know if I'll play it because it's co-op, but I'd be interested in seeing the theme and seeing what it looks like.
Yeah, because I like Pandemic. I've played
Yes,
it.
you do.
We don't have it in the collection, but we have the Clone Wars, the Star Wars Clone Wars, which is kind of in the Pandemic system that is not going to go nowhere. My collection is not going nowhere. And I'm going to play it.
Yes.
So I'm excited to see what this is all about.
Okay.
So that's all I got. What you got, Starla?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just want everybody to check out our latest OFPG Voices episode.
Yes.
Episode 21. Go check it out on YouTube if you have not already. And we have another episode coming out on November 23rd. And that's kind of our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out as well. Thank you, awesome OFPG Voices contributors.
Yes.
And the sponsors who sponsor our program.
Love them all.
You guys have helped us get through this year. And we got a couple more episodes left. And you've been able to help us bring out more underrepresented voices in the hobby.
That's true.
And we appreciate our sponsors so much.
We do. So that's it.
All right. So next we're going to go into the heart of the episode.
Oh, we answer some questions, y'all.
Mik, what questions do we have?
All right, so first, I got some good questions.
All right.
So first is Jim Cletus. Hey, Jim. he be sending some questions in.
Yes, he does.
This is from our NewCon live chat.
Okay.
He had a question. Any ideas how to get your spouse to want to play games? Yes.
That's a tough question.
Because
we went into this together.
Yes.
So I don't know how I would convince, if you didn't like board games, I don't know how to convince you or how I would convince you other than try to find something that you like.
Yes. Yes.
You know, we've said this
Yes.
before, to try to get newcomers into the hobby. And I don't think it's any different for a spouse. You know, figure out what they like. Oh, do you like to work together? So let's try a co-op game.
Yeah.
Or do you like trick-taking games? Or maybe you want to do something like with worker placement. You may have to explain what some of this terminology is, but once you find out what they like, that'd be the easiest way to ease them into it.
And you know, just even if they don't really know about board games and just kind of standoffish, find party games. If people come over, friends come over, do some party games, and maybe if they get excited, maybe they want to move on
To some other
to
stuff.
some gateway games.
But that's
bring
the
them
start.
in. Yes,
Figuring out
yes.
what type of things they
Yes,
like to do.
definitely.
Because nobody's going to want to play if they don't like it.
Yeah, because if you force them and then you give them something that's not really, you know, their speed, it could just collapse.
Yeah,
That could be
something that's
it'd be
too
a disaster.
difficult,
Yeah.
or some kind of theme or something that they really
Yes.
don't care for. That wouldn't be good. So figure out what they like and
Yes.
try to start there.
Yes, because they probably like something.
They like
you
something.
know,
Everybody
and
likes
maybe if they
something.
don't, you know, because I've heard people that say, "Oh, I don't like competition."
Co-op.
Co-op. And then I've heard some people say, well, you know, I'm just kind of tense, and I just don't want to deal with, you know, all the, you know, decisions I might have to make. That might be co-op again
That
too.
could be
There's
co-op.
something. I think co-op is the best way.
Yeah.
So you can go into it together.
Yeah. Thank you for that question.
Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you. Okay, D Jackson.
Hi.
Yes, from YouTube. I love her questions
Yes.
too. Now this is a deep one.
Okay.
And it's good, and I think it's important for us to really answer this one. How old was Grant the first time you took him to a big convention? And let's answer that one first.
I think he was probably around either 9 or 10.
Okay, yeah.
About 9 or 10 before we took him to, maybe even younger, because we went to Comic Palooza.
Yeah.
And then we took him to Alcon. So those are pretty, you know, big conventions. So I'll say around 9 or 10.
Yeah. Because I mean, a big convention, those were like comic conventions, but you know, like kind of they had everything.
Not Alcon.
No, not Alcon.
No,
We didn't take them.
Alcon is a gaming.
It's gaming, but Comic Palooza has everything.
Yeah,
it's pop
everything.
culture. It's a pop culture convention, and I think Grant loved those because you have the cosplays, and you can see like the action heroes and different things that he would like.
He did enjoy that because he liked going.
Yeah,
he really liked going.
So
he liked seeing people dress up and stuff.
Yeah, so those type of conventions, I think you can go young.
Yeah, I think so too.
A board gaming convention. That's what we try to encourage. Cons to have family day every day. But like that Sunday, you can take them. They have something for them.
But definitely take them when they're ready to play games.
Yes,
because no kid's gonna want to go to a convention if they can't play something.
That's true.
So they want to play games.
So here's the next question she had: would you have taken him if he wasn't interested in board games?
I don't know, because see, we started this when he was much younger with our family game night.
Yes.
So he had already been conditioned to play board games. I mean,
he was conditioned.
Well, I mean, he had grown up with that because we started, family game night at like 4 or 5 years old.
That's true. That's true.
We started playing with Connect 4 and stuff like that. So he had been playing for years. So by the time he got to be 10 years old, he had already been playing for 5-6 years.
That's true.
So yeah, he was used to it. So I think if you start them young and make it a fun activity for the family, then they'll be ready to play. And I don't think there'll be a reason for them to not want to go. But if you have a child that has never played board games, then you would probably want to go on a family day. They're going to want to see other kids there playing, so they can get around other kids to play. So that's my thought process.
But my thing is, what if they're not interested? This is, Mom and Dad, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to go. Stop messing with me. I don't want to deal with all that board game stuff. So what do you do?
Well, then I suggest you invest in a Switch.
A video game.
Some kind of video game.
A video game.
So that you can go play your board game.
Hey,
and they can have a little
put some earphones on and
they can have some
fun.
screen time.
Yes.
My suggestion.
Our babysitter.
Our babysitter. There you go.
Yes. Now, the last one she asked was about how old would you recommend children should be before taking them to a convention? I think we kind of said that.
Yeah, I mean, 9 or 10.
Yeah.
If they're going to a convention, then something that maybe has a day for families so they can be around other people. But I don't think I would take them too much younger than that. Because they're going to lose interest.
Real quick.
Yeah.
And ready to run around all over the place.
Yeah. Maybe 9,
Great question.
Thank you.
Great question. All right, E-Bins, YouTube. Hey, as someone who has tried his hand at designing board and card games, I know how difficult it can be to create even a simple game. What advice would you have for aspiring game designers? Now, I will throw out there.
Okay.
One, no, I think what I heard Fatessa say, our designer that's on OFPG Voices, she said, first know what audience you're going for, and then think of a really good theme. And I want to encourage up-and-coming designers, think of themes outside of what you see now. There's so many stories out there. Try to find something that can appeal to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, my suggestion is originality.
Yes.
Because the last thing we need in this hobby is another board game that's a carbon copy of another game.
Yes.
Because we're getting thousands of games put out every year. And unfortunately, too many of them are just carbon copies of something else with another theme tacked on. I mean, let's find something original. Find a new mechanic. Some originality. That's all I can say. It's just, I just don't want to play another game that's, Ticket to Ride, but with a different veneer on it, Now,
I don't mind them having the same mechanics of difference, but just mix up the mechanics. Use 4 or 5 different mechanics or something.
Yeah, make it interesting.
2 or 3,
Like you said, original themes.
Yes.
Originality, that is
originality,
key.
Yeah. And then also, if you're going to do a theme and you're unsure who it might upset or, make people mad, get a cultural consultant.
Yes.
Get a cultural consultant to help you out.
And don't cop out and turn everybody into animals.
Yes, don't cop out and do animal things. Don't do that.
Let there be people in your game, but just be representative of all the people that are out here.
Yes, diversity. That's the key. And inclusion.
Yes.
That's the other key.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you, EBMs, for that.
Question.
Yeah,
that's
a great question. Great question. All right, so next one. Keith Rex.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Keith. He asked, I think this is for me.
Oh, okay.
This for me.
Okay.
Family, this for me.
Okay.
What do you think of the Terraforming Mars Prelude expansion?
God.
I've heard from other content creators that they find it jumpstarts the game enough that they won't play without it. The Terraforming Mars Prelude expansion is a necessity for the game. And also the double-sided map, that's another expansion. Those two are just, you can't live without those when playing the game. You gotta have those. Definitely. So yes, get the Prelude expansion and the double-sided map expansion, and then the other expansion. But yeah, those two, definite. Thank you, Keith, for that question.
We couldn't make it through an episode without Terraforming.
No, we cannot. No, we cannot.
Keith, I really like you. We've met. We've played games together. But you couldn't come up with a better question than that.
It's a great question.
Really?
What is your...
Seriously?
It's a great question.
Seriously, Keith.
Keith, thank you so much. Love you. Love you. All right, last one.
Okay.
From, I think that's Kodale.
Kodomo.
Kodomo from YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. He asked a simple question. Who is your favorite Bond? Because, we've played a lot of, 007 games.
Yep.
We played Legendary 007.
Yes, we did.
And then we also did Spectre.
Yes, we did.
From Modiphius. Yes. So.
Favorite Bond.
Now, we know, family, that the Bonds, the 007s they got some issues.
They're from their time.
They're from their time, but that don't excuse. They have some issues.
They were womanizers.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Heavy ones. Yes, they were. But... And I'm a 007 aficionado, definitely. Now, my favorite Bond.
You're really an aficionado of 007.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes. Now, I've seen a ton of films.
Okay.
Yes. And then I've also saw the offshoots, the Matt Helms.
Yes.
And my man Flint. I've seen those, and they were troublesome too, family.
Yes,
they were. But my favorite Bond is Sean Connery. He's forever Bond. Sean Connery is Bond. Period.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
That's period.
I have to agree with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love him. Now Roger Moore, he was funny.
I like Roger too.
He was the comic relief kind of sort of Bond.
Yeah.
He's cool.
So those are the two. I mean, those are the top two.
Now the others, like this last guy, Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Family. I didn't. But those two. Now, who I would want to see to be 007, I gotta say his name. I gotta say the person I want to see be 007. Idris Elba, I guess.
Idris Elba.
Oh, God.
And
Why?
I didn't bring it up.
It was me, family. It was me. But I would love to see him do it. But he's getting old now.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's this other guy, and I don't know his name, but he's the cute guy on Bridgerton.
Yes, Gene something. Yeah,
I don't know, but he's cute.
Yeah, he's the guy that I think they want to do it.
He'd make a good Bond,
because he's young, he's British, and all the women love him.
Yes, they do.
From Bridgerton, yes.
Yes,
they love him.
Yes,
so
yes,
yeah,
we do. Yes.
He might be the Bond. He might be. But yes, but my two favorite is Sean Connery, Forever Bond, and Roger Moore. He's funny. He was funny. He was funny.
Good question.
Yes. Good question. Good question. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So that's it.
That's it. That's the whole episode.
That's the whole episode. We got some good questions out there. Thank you for everybody. So now, family, that means send in your Ask OFPG questions so we can get them and we can talk about some stuff.
Yes.
And you never know. We might have another special where we're throwing some questions on and stuff.
Yes.
We love doing it. We love talking about things. So
that's it for the heart of this episode.
Now, Starla, talk about the merch. What you got on,
I've
Starla?
got on one of our latest shirts.
Yes.
And it's the Making the World a Better Place, one board game at a time shirt. And that was designed by Lynetta, excuse me, right here in Omaha. And her company is Netta J Designs.
Yes.
And we're so happy to have this out.
You look good in it.
Thank you. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
You look good in it.
And then if you want any of our other merch, we got
right here.
Our Good Human shirts, our original logo.
Yes.
We've got Best Sober logos.
Yes.
We have our Katia logos. And Board Game Angel did the Good Human shirt. Check us out on Spring. Get a shirt.
Yes, get a shirt. Get a mug. Get something.
Mug, a pillow, something.
Yeah, get something. Yes, help support the channel.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Starla, I know they want to help the channel, but they might have some friends and family and coworkers and people on the street that they want a guide to see our, our show.
See OFPG.
See us. Where can they find us?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
that's local, family.
You can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
All right, family. Thank you so much for just coming by and hanging with us for a little bit, asking some questions. You ask some questions and we answer them. So we just love that. We love hearing from you guys, talking to you, your comments, your questions, all in the chat and everything.
Yes.
But hey, there's one thing, and I mean one thing we want you to always know. We love you.
Bye
now.
Everybody.